Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with you and Project Metal podcast number 45. Well,
Wow.
after last week we had a couple of last couple of weeks. Over the last couple of weeks we took a break. So yeah, last time that we had a break was beginning of the year. So yeah, we're back. We're back with the podcast number 45, Bastion. So
Yes,
yeah, welcome,
it's
Bastion.
awesome.
So
Hello, viewers. Good to be back and looking forward to some more metal music and rock music for sure.
oh yes, oh yes, yeah. It's good to be back, but it's also good to having a break. Literally, it's always good to
Oh,
have a
for sure.
break.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. It sort of like helps us to recharge the battery, so to speak. So yeah.
Definitely.
So Bastion, what goodies have you brought us this time?
Well, I'm starting off with a band called Super Links. It's a stoner psychedelic doom metal band from Oslo, Mosveken, Norway. The first track I listened to Into the Sun is awesome. Electric Temple is a super cool song. The track Center of the Sun takes you on a stoner journey. And believe me, it is a stoner journey. X is a killer song. The band deliver on every song. It's fantastic. And the band can be found on Facebook Superlinks, Instagram Superlinks, Doom, YouTube, Argonauta Records, and Dark Essential Records. That's where you can find the band. Then I've got the band called The Deuce. It's an instrumental metal group from Parma, Italy. The first track I listened to, Stranger Lights, is a killer song, and it's over 7 minutes long. Alien form is out of this world. No pun intended. It is over 11 minutes long, so if you like a longer type of music, this band is definitely doing that. The track Odyssey is simply amazing. Black Star must be played loud for the neighbors. You got to share it. I do like the band, and I do like the longer versions of the songs. The band can be found on Facebook, The Dust dot official, Instagram, The Dust dot official, YouTube, Argonauta Records. And my next band, I've got a parental warning. Not for sensitive listeners or people that get upset easily. Band is called Helheim. It's a Norwegian black metal band from Bergen. The first track I listened to, Dilated Over, is simply creepy. Voorrang voor Vrienden is a killer song. Bokken met Intent is a crazy good song. The track YMR takes you on a Viking journey. The band can be found on Facebook Helheim, Norway, Instagram Helheim Official, Spotify and YouTube, Dark Essence Records. And again, a warning, if you're going to check out the videos on YouTube, please be warned. It's very explicit and do not watch it if you get upset easily. Then my next band also got a parental warning. It's called Tomb. T.O.M. PMM. It's a black industrial metal band from the USA. The first track I listened to, No Return, it's a kick-ass song. Pestilence, a super song. The track Abysmal Channeling is super creepy, and the video out there is not for anybody uh, under the age of 18. It's actually been age restricted. Frost Tyrants is an awesome song. The music is super cool. The band can be found on Spotify and YouTube on Dark Essence Records. And like, if you listen to what I've said so far, if you're looking for the darker side of music, do check out Dark Essence Records for some uh, dark metal indie bands. Then I've got my next band, Daisy Grenade. It's a New York City punk rock band from the USA. The first track I listened to, Got It Bad, is a fun song. Are You Scared of Me Yet? It's a super cool song. The track Already Dead is a kick-ass song. Cult Classic is a freaking awesome song. Band is fun and has great tunes. Band can be found on Facebook, Daisy Grenade Band, Twitter, Daisy Grenade, Instagram, Daisy Grenade, and YouTube, Daisy Grenade 5451. The next band is Echoes of Eternity. It's a power metal, progressive metal band from LA, California in the USA. The first track I listened to, Voice in a Dream, is crazy good. Forgotten Goddess is out of this world. The track The Magician is a killer song. Twilight Fires is simply amazing. The band kick butt, and they can be found on Facebook, Echoes of Eternity, YouTube, Echoes of Eternity, and Nuclear Blast Records. And that's another record company to check out. I've got also some amazing artists on there. Then I've got a band called Scar Symmetry. It's a melodic death groove metal band from Avesta, Dalarna, Sweden. The first track I listened to, Overworld, is brilliant. Chrono Notorious is a killer song. The track Scorched Quadrant is super cool. The Anomaly is awesome. The band is out of this world. Band can be found Scar Symmetry band on Facebook. Website of the band is Scar Symmetry Official. Twitter Scar Symmetry and YouTube Nuclear Blast Records. Next band is Stellar Circuits. It's a progressive metal based in Winston-Salem, North Carolina in the USA. The first track I listened to, Pleasure Cruise, is fantastic. Sight to Sound will blow you away. The track Catch Your Death is radical. Penny Dreadful is so cool. The band deliver on every track and they are fantastic. The band can be found on Facebook, Stellar Circuits, Twitter, Stellar Circuits, Instagram, Stellar Circuits, and YouTube, Stellar Circuits. My next band that I've got is Fifth Angel. It's an American heavy metal group from Bellevue, Washington. The first track I listened to, We Are Immortal, is brilliant. Resist the Tyrant is simply amazing. The track When an Angel Kill will blow you away. Dust to Dust is awesome. The band blew me away. The band can be found on Facebook, Fifth Angel Official, Linktree Fifth Angel, YouTube Nuclear Blast Records. Then I've got a band called, my last band is Silent Utopia. Utopia. It's a symphonic metal band from Belgium. The first track I listened to, My Human Nature, is brilliant. Sheltered from the Rain is super cool. The track One Moment is out of this world. My Portrait is such a cool song. They deliver on every song, and the band can be found on Facebook Silent Utopia, YouTube Silent Utopia. And now to my gigs of the week. Before I get to that, my album of this week or band that I rather reviewed, it's a band called Hats Off Gentlemen. It's Adequate. And if you want to know more about this band, go and check them out. And let me tell you a bit about a story about this. Malcolm from the band actually sent me some info where the band is on Spotify to listen to some of the tracks. I listened to it, and I was planning of taking another week off. Something told me go and listen to those tracks again, and I did. I said I'm not taking a week off. I just found the band I want to do for this week, and I did it. I finished it on Sunday night because I was so impressed with this band and the music and everything. And thanks to Malcolm as well for providing the info. I know I did it over the weekend and asked you a lot of stuff, but you provided everything. So if you got my Twitter link, don't be afraid to send me stuff, and I will listen to it like I did with Malcolm. I will listen to your stuff, and who knows, you might be the next artist or band that I featured on Project Metal. And now to my gigs. First gig I've got is Hats Off to Gentlemen. Hats Off Gentlemen, it's Adequate. Saturday the 5th of August at the Prince Albert, Brighton, with Emerald Dawn. And Sunday the 24th of September, Kingdom Club album launch. And it's also Mike and Malcolm's combined 100-year birthday celebration and the belated 10th anniversary of the Hoga. And Sunday the 3rd of December, Park the Forest Festival will happen. The Fiddler's album in Camden. And then 21st of September, I've got Silverhex as Vengeance Fall at the Black Heart in Camden. So Camden, it's a good spot, looks like, to do gigs. Machine Killer,
it is.
Seven Dust. Is it? Is it a fantastic place?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's fantastic. Machine Killer, Seven Dust, and Static X will be at Houston, Texas on the 6th of October, 7th of October, Dallas, Texas, 8th of October, Little Rock, Arkansas, 10th of October, Atlanta, 11th, Murfreesboro in Tennessee, and 12th, Greensboro in New York City. And then Kiria Mac, July the 23rd, Motor Park, Maidstone in the UK. And then I've got her also at the Steep House Festival, which I've got more details I'm going to go into later, on the 28th of July. Then Wintersea, 12th of August, with Cyborg, Octopus, and Kosh at Astoria. And the 23rd of July, the Tramlines Finch Festival in Sheffield. In the entrance, like we said before, it's free. So that's at different venues in Sheffield. So go and enjoy a free event and have fun. Then July the 28th, I've got Metal DJ Chunk and Two Dead Dogs at the Spring Tavern from 6 p.m. till midnight. And that's another place I've heard before, the Spring Tavern. Also sounds to be a good place to be at. And then Heaven and Hell Festival, the 24th of April, 2024. It's happening on the 27th and 28th of April. The Bridge Inn, the Hive, Greaseboard Road in Rotterdam. Entry is free. Raider and Blitz and Deep Shade will also be appearing there. And Rotterdam, let me think, where is that in the UK? I'm trying to figure that one out.
Rotherham.
I know I've heard
It's Rotherham is in South Yorkshire, and
South
it
Yorkshire.
is literally is next to Sheffield. Literally, the only defining line is the M1 motorway.
Oh,
basically.
well, so now I know exactly where that is. And the 28th to the 30th of July 2023, the Steelhouse Festival bands include Airborne, Blackstone Cherry, Those Damn Crows, Elegant Weapons, Loose Pulse, and Kiria Mac. They'll all be there from the 28th to the 30th of July at the Steelhouse Festival. And Saturday, September the 21st, the Sponge with Corners of Sanctuary, and it's at 500 Plaza Drive, New War, Denver. So go and check out Sponge and Corners of Sanctuary. And then Saturday, July the 29th, 1 p.m., Scranton Bike Weekend, Corners of Sanctuary, and Boone Coleman, and it's a free show. So a free show of Corners of Sanctuary. That's something to definitely go and check out for sure. And then November 25th. Corners of Sanctuary are fantastic. I do like that band for sure.
Oh yes, I have seen Corners of Sanctuary live, and they are a must-see band. Literally a must-see band.
Oh yes.
With me personally, I always try and get to see the bands that I play on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And Corners are like I said, a must-see band. So if you're in the area or where what Basjan's just been saying there with their Corners Sanctuary, if you're in the area, go check them out. Literally, go check them out. They are brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. And then November the 25th, Nosferatu and one of El's favorite bands, Incubus Succubus, will be at the Boston Music Room. So that's also another band to go and check out. Nosferatu and Incubus Succubus.
Oh yes.
At the Boston Music Room. So yeah. And then my last gig of the day is the Dead Daisies Resurrected Tour in the USA and Canada. If you're close by, go and check them out. So that's my gigs. I've got quite a bit of gigs today. So hopefully people will stay busy and support these acts.
Oh yes, yes. If you're in the area of the bands that Basjan just said there, go check them out. Literally, go check them out. They are. I know for a fact that Incubus, Succubus, and Constant Sanctuary are brilliant live because I have seen them live. I've seen Constant Sanctuary
Mhm.
back in April, and I've seen Incubus, Succubus back in 2011 and 2012, and seen Incubus Succubus live 3 times. So they are absolutely brilliant. So literally, they are brilliant. The most nicest people on the planet. Literally, the most nicest people on the planet. I must have spent what across the 3 gigs. I must have spent a good hour, hour and a half, just talking to Tony and Candia from Incubus Succubus. Literally, they are, like I said, they are the coolest people on the planet. So go check them
Oh
out.
yes, oh yes.
So that there, Bastion got some really cool bands and some really cool gigs. Yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
like I said, go
Thanks,
check them out.
Alfie.
Go check the bands out on their social and on their and go see them on the live. So what's coming up? So what's coming up on the channel? At the minute, there's I've been releasing quite a few shorts on the channel, and a big thumbs up to the people who have been watching the shorts. It's very much appreciated, and those people who have actually subscribed to the channel. We've I was Wayne Bastion was saying talking to before we came on live, and in the last 3 months, uh, we've jumped 120 subscribers in the last 3 months. So thank you to those people who have subscribed. So
Oh
yeah,
yes.
it's very much appreciated. It's literally very much appreciated. Like I keep saying, if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share, comment. I would like to get to 500 subscribers in the next month. I think it's doable. It is literally doable.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
as I can actually get partially monetized for the channel, so I can
Mhm.
actually start earning a bit of money to put to one side to actually upgrade the computers, the audio equipment, the video
Mhm.
equipment. I want to take this channel to the next level, and it's
Mhm.
only the only way I can actually do that is for people to subscribe and watch the content.
Oh yes.
It is like I said, I want to get to the next level. So
Mhm.
yeah, so if you can get your granny, get your mother, get your dad, get your cousins, daughters, sons, everybody involved, including your menagerie of animals. Literally, get your elephant, tigers, whatever. Get them subscribed. It does make a difference. It does make a difference. And like
Mhm.
I said, I'm trying. I want to take this channel to the next level. So yeah,
Mhm.
uh, right. Uh, what's coming up on the channel? So what's coming up on the channel? At the minute, because I've been away for 10 days. I haven't been getting out to like car shows and other doing gigs or doing
Mhm.
any interviews. Like I said, I've been away, and yeah. But on the 23rd of July, I will be getting the band hereafter. And if you
Oh.
are an OG of the channel, you hereafter is Mick Michaels' other band. From Mick Michaels is the guitarist for Colours Sanctuary, and he
Oh.
is. They are going to be releasing next month. I believe it is on August 8th. Is they're going to be releasing an EP. Now I have the EP
Yes.
here, and from what I've heard of it, it's really good. The album, let me see, where is it? The EP, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
is called Overcome.
Oh,
And
awesome.
yeah, and like I said, it's good. Now, they have released a single, I believe it was last Friday, on the streaming services. So whether it be
Mm-hmm.
like, type if you go to your favourite streaming service, type in Hereafter and Overcome, you'll see here the first track of the EP. So yeah, and
Oh.
on July 23rd, which is Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I will be doing an interview with Hereafter to talk
Oh,
about
awesome.
the not only what the band's been up to, but also the EP. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be at 6 p.m. UK time. At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. South African time. Is that right there, Bastion?
Yes. Yes,
Yep.
that's correct.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Cool. So yeah, come and join myself and the band Hereafter on July
Mm.
23rd at 6 p.m. UK time. So it's going to be a fun time.
Yes.
Going to be a really, really, really good time. So yeah, right. That's basically what's coming up. Up for now. For now on the channel. I'm hoping to get out to
Mm.
more car shows and go to gigs and stuff like that in the coming weeks, and also try to set up
Mm.
some more interviews. So watch this space. Right, what's coming up on the radio show? So what's coming up on the radio show, which is Project Metal across the pond, over on
Mm-hmm.
Digital Revolution Radio .com. So what's coming up? We have bands such as Atomic Trip.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know, Bashir, let me know if you heard of any of these bands. And if you've
Okay,
got any
now
more,
well.
yeah, if you've got any info, let us know. Then we've got Beauty in Chaos,
Mm-hmm.
Calico Jack. Then we've got Devil's Whiskey. Now, Devil Whiskey is a good band.
Yes.
They are a good band. Uh, yeah, I have played them before on the show, and I really like them. Really like that band. So yeah. Then we've got a band called Eon. Um, they released an album last year, an EP last year called uh, Kalash, Blood and Bones. That was released last year on Tentacles Industries. So yeah.
Okay.
Then we've got a band called Dragon Hammer.
Yes, I've heard of them.
Um, yeah, any good? Any
Oh,
what have you got any?
yes. They're a good band. I like their music. So if they've got new stuff out, I'm all ears and interested.
Yeah, cool, cool. Then we've got a musician. Let me now. I will probably have some difficulty pronouncing this musician's last name, so bear with me. The musician is called Jesse Kilgus, I hope I pronounced that right. Apologies if I didn't. She has, well, he could be. They released. I'm assuming it's going to be a. Um, it's a cover of Wuthering Heights, the 1970s song from
Kate Bush.
Kate Bush. Kate Bush. I just couldn't think of her name there. Kate Bush song. So yeah, looking forward to that.
I wonder if it's the same one I'm thinking of, because uh, I've seen a cover of Kate Bush recently, that song, and I wonder if that Jesse is the same one that you are talking about.
Yeah,
I must actually go back and look at YouTube after this podcast, because that cover was actually quite good. And if
yeah,
you're going to play it, it's fantastic.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. She's called Jessie Kilgus. That's
Mhm.
her last name is
Mhm.
KILGUSS.
Ah,
So
yes.
yeah,
I'm sure it's the same one I've actually saw on YouTube. And I was quite impressed by the cover, but I couldn't find anything more on her, so that's why I didn't take further note, but I just bookmarked it. But no, if you're going to be playing it, it's
yeah,
fantastic. Guys, if you stay tuned in on Thursday, because you definitely want to hear that.
yeah, yeah. What I'll do is, Sebastian, I'll send over the song to you
Oh, yes.
after the podcast. So yeah, so you
Okay, thanks,
can
Al.
have a proper. Yeah, no worries. So you can have a proper listen to it. Yeah. Then we got. Let me see. Right. Right. We got a band called Making No Sound.
Hmm.
Then we got some bands from our good friend here, Basjan, sent over. Then we've got, let me see, Rise, The Last Night of Fall,
Oh,
um,
yes.
uh, Until the Twilight, Tides of Insanity,
Oh, yes.
Dillian. If you haven't heard of Dillian, where have you been? Dillian is a
Oh,
fucking
yes.
damn good band. Damn good
Oh,
band.
yes.
I've got their new material called Dark Waters.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The rain
so
is
I am
stinking.
really looking forward to that band. Really looking forward to that band. So then we've got the Almas, the Almas.
Yes.
Then we got I've got two albums by them. Back to Bad and Truth
Yes.
Sells. So
Oh, yes.
I might play a song from each um,
Album.
song from each album. So then I've got a band called Worth. That's WORTH. So
Mm-hmm.
they've released their self-titled album. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. I've been hearing some good things about the band Worth. So
Worth,
looking
yes.
forward to that. Then we got uh, a band called Third War Collapse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got, let me see, we got Athema, that's spelled AATHMA.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got, no, I do believe I played this band before. A band called Acid Brain.
Yes.
Yes, that,
I've heard of it. I've heard
yeah.
it before. Pretty
Any
good.
good?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah. Cool. Now, I have also got some Alpha Pentatonic.
Oh,
So
yes.
I do remember playing these a few months back,
Yes.
and they are a good band. They are a good band.
Oh, yes.
Then we got um, let me see. We've got a band called Arch Blade. Uh, so have you heard of them, Bastion?
I've heard of some of the music I've listened to, and they're also a very good band.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. Now, if you watched a couple of weeks ago, I did interview a couple of band members uh, of this next band, as the world burns. I've
Oh,
got
yes.
some news. I've got some stuff from them, which is pretty good. I've got some new material by them, so stay tuned for that. A band called As the World Burns. Now
Mm-hmm.
they are a damn good band. I have played them before last year, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Then we got not the movie, but the band Avatar.
Oh,
So
yes.
stay tuned for that.
They're
So
also a bloody good band, so I do like them.
yeah. Then we've got this next band called Baited. They
Oh,
are
yes.
releasing a new album called Cutting Teeth this Friday. July 14th. So it's called, the band's called Baited, and the album's called
Mm.
Cutting Teeth. So look out for
Oh,
that.
yes.
And then this next band, I've been following this next band for a good few years now. The band is called Carbon Black, and they are out of
Oh, yes.
Australia. Now
Yes.
they have a new song out called Under Order, and it features Tim Ripper Owens.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah.
it's a must listen to.
Oh yes,
It's a mu-
I I have listened to this song, and yeah, it is damn good, damn good. So look out for that. Now, uh, depending how much time I've got left on this week's show, these next few bands will be probably going on to the next week's show. We've got a band called Circle of the Week.
Mhm.
Now, this next band is out of Japan, from Japan, and the band is called Death Roll. Now,
Oh, yes.
our good friend here, Bastion, did a review of Death Roll last week. So check it out on Project Metal Music's Project Metal Music's website, uh, projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com. The link is in the description there, in the chat there. So if you want to check out any of the Bastion's reviews, go over there and check them out. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to Death Row. Really looking forward to Death Row. So yeah, then we've got a band called let me see, um, Destination Unknown. So
Okay.
yeah, then I've got another Dragon Heart. So that might be a double.
Oh, yes.
Then we've got Dwells.
Mhm.
Then we got now. I believe Basham mentioned these before on a previous podcast. Ethereal Void.
Yes.
Yeah, they've released a album out. on May 26th on Abstracted Records. The album is called Gods of the Dead World. So I'm really looking forward to that. Then we got now YouTube Human Reviewer. Listen up and listen up good. Listen up good. This is a guy's name. So don't take offence at this. So behave yourself. As this is an 18 plus channel. Especially this show is an 18 plus channel show. This next musician is called Fred Abong. This is a guy's name. So behave yourself, YouTube Human Reviewer. And it is he's got a song out, and I do believe it is a cover version of Frank Sinatra's "My Way." I do believe, but I could be wrong. So I could be wrong. So yeah, so behave yourself, YouTube Human Reviewer. Now, these next few bands called Goat Burner. Got a band called Goat Burner. And this next band is releasing a self-titled album on July, not this Friday, but the following Friday, July 21st. And the band is called Hardball. So, yeah. And then we've got Hereafter. Going to be I'm going to be doing a review of Hereafter of Overcome. So I don't do many reviews, but because I'm focusing on, because I got burnt out, literally got burnt out on doing reviews. Because I was like, sometimes I was doing like 6, 7, 8 reviews a day, 5 days a week, so to speak, and I got burnt out. So I don't do many reviews. That's why Basjan does some reviews for the website. So yeah, but I still do keep my hand in doing reviews, but of course, doing reviews. But I because Basjan's starting to do has been doing reviews. That freed me up from to concentrating on YouTube and on the radio show. On the radio show and YouTube. So yeah, and so yeah, I will be doing a review for Hereafter, new EP Overcome. So then we got let me see, we've got a band called High Priest. Any good? Have you heard of the band?
Yes, I've heard of them, and yes, they are good.
Cool. Now, this next band is called. Bear with me for 1 second. I was just about to sneeze there, but it says my nose says nope, not going to happen. You're going to sneeze later at the inappropriate time. The next band is called Jimbo's Garage. Now, I haven't heard of this band. I haven't listened to the music yet. So, yeah, I'm going to see what happens when I do get around to actually listen to the band. So, yeah, what it was going to be like. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll just keep an eye on the stream and the chat there. So that's why I'm keep looking up to me right. So yeah. Then we've got I hope I pronounce this band's name right, as they've got a self-titled EP album out called the band's called Kapnas. That's Kapnas. So have you heard of the band there, Basjan?
I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard. Doesn't ring a bell.
All right, okay. Now, some of these bands I've heard of before. Some of the bands that Bastion's heard of before, and some of these bands both of us haven't even heard of. So some of these bands are brand new, even to both of us.
Yes.
So yeah. Now, this next band is called Crash Karma. They
Yes.
are on Rock Shots Records, a brilliant label out of Italy. They've Crash Karma has got an album out called Falling to Pieces, and it was out on June 23rd. So yeah,
Let's check them out.
check them out. Then now, Bastion, this next band might interest you. A band called Maniac, and it's not spelt not spelt the traditional way with a C on the end. It's spelt with a K. And the album is called Speed Metal Terrorist. So if you like speed metal, you're gonna love this. Now, I hope I pronounced this right. I hope I pronounced this musician's name right. Marianne Novi or Novi. I hope I pronounced that right. They've got an EP out called on June 23rd. June 23rd, that's the previous album. Out on June 15th. Called, I've got, let me see. Right. So, yeah, bear with us for 1 second to get going into the file. Called Black EP. So, yeah, that's going to be, that was out on June 15th. So, yeah. Then we got another band which has had out on which has had an album out on June 23rd. Out on Extreme Metal Music, a band called Membrance. That's MEMBRANCE. And the album is called Undead Island. Have you heard of this band, Bastion?
I've heard of them, and they're awesome. They're awesome. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah, cool. Then we've got another band called Blood Blast. And like I said before, YouTube reviewer, behave yourself. Literally, behave yourself. That's a band's name, so don't take it the wrong way. Then we've got the Blood Blast. It's an EP that the Blood Blast has released called Ether. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, this next band, I have played them before, called Miss Vane. Now, these are pretty cool band.
Yes, they are.
So then we got a band called Mutual Hostility, and they've released an album called Inhuman Anguish. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Now, this next band is I've played before, and they're pretty cool. Called Narcotic Wasteland. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yes.
This next band is called I've played before, called Neolia. That's Neolia. They've released an album, self-titled album. So have you've heard these before, haven't you, Bastion?
Yes, I've heard it before, and they're good. You've got quite a nice uh, lineup uh, coming up, so I'm impressed. Some nice
Good.
music coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, good, yeah. Sometimes I even you just look at the band's name, or you've sort of like heard them before. You
Mhm,
haven't really paid attention to them as such
mhm.
until you actually sit down and actually listen to some of these bands. You do get pleasantly surprised. You do get
Oh yes.
surprised by some of these bands, and you're just like thinking,
Oh,
why didn't I pay more attention to these bands? These bands are brilliant.
oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's yeah. Then we've got another band called Offness. That's OFNUS.
Mhm,
Looking forward to that one. Then we've got another band called um, Open Sight.
mhm.
Then we got now this is another band that I've played before, and I've getting some new tunes coming through called
Oh, awesome.
Paralia. Paralia.
Oh yes, I
I've
remember
getting
them.
some pretty cool band. Pretty cool band.
Oh yes.
Um, then we got I believe there a band called Polska. Not a musician called Polska. Con. Uh, please apologies. This next musician has got a name that I can't pronounce properly, so I do apologise if I do get it wrong.
Mhm,
Polska Kontiski. That's
mhm,
Konitski. So,
mhm,
like I said,
mhm.
apologies if I got that wrong. So I'm going to be playing some of their music on later shows. So
Oh,
please
okay.
bear. Then we've got now Bashan. This
Mhm.
next band is called Pyrexia.
Oh
Now
yes.
they've got an album called System of the Animal 25 out on Gravitas Entertainment. So looking forward
Wow.
to that. So looking forward to that because I have played Pyrexia before.
Yes.
Uh, then we've got a band called Rana. That's Rana. So yeah, let me know, guys. If you let us know in the chat there, what bands you're looking forward to, or what bands we should check out. Let us know in the chat there, and so we can actually check them out and see if we can get some music and play for you guys on the radio show. So yeah,
Mhm,
let us know in the chat there, guys. And
mhm,
also, if you like, this is midstream grift. If you like what you see, please subscribe, share, like, comment, because we want to be basically get to 500 by the end of the month.
mhm,
Because we'll get like partially monetized, and we can try and get to so we can upgrade, get to the next level. So if you can share it out, like, share, comment, all that good jazz, we can get up to get, like I said, upgrade to the next level. So if you can do that
mhm.
for us, please, guys, it'll be much appreciated. Literally much appreciated. So yeah, right, back to the music. Coming up, then we got a band called a band called Rat Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the band's name. So looking forward to that one. Then we've got a band called Ristridi. That's Ristridi. Have you heard of that band before, the Bastion?
Yes, I've heard them, and I also like them. So pretty good band.
Cool, cool. Now, this next band I've got a song from the band called the Rock
Mm-hmm.
Renaissance Orchestra. Now, the song is called "Long Live Rock and Roll."
Oh,
Now,
awesome.
if you are a OG of the channel, if you're an OG of the channel, you will know that I actually interviewed the main guy from the Rock Renaissance Orchestra a couple of years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to get him back on to do like another interview.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going to be looking forward to that, getting them back on. Then we got Samuel Cassery.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hopefully I pronounced that right. Then we've got this next band is a brilliant band. This is a brilliant band called Scenery.
Oh, yes.
They're really good, really good band. Really good band. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And then we got a band called Seven Gordon Redux.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Speed Limit, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Spillage. Now, this next band, I'm really looking forward to listening to this band. A band called Stratus.
Oh, yes.
Looking forward to listening to this band. Got Osculum Pakis album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
yeah, and yeah, you know more about this band than I do, don't you, Passion? The Stratus.
They're a very good band, and I do like them. And the music is fantastic, and they're awesome live. That I do know. I've seen some of the live performances, and uh, I actually do like them. And I'm looking forward to any new stuff they've got.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to playing some of the music from the album this coming like in the coming weeks. So looking
Hmm.
forward to that. Yeah, where were we? Then we got a single from a band called Strike Master, and the
Hmm.
song is called Crystallized. So looking forward to that
Right.
one. Now, I believe I played this band before, or I believe Bastion's mentioned the band before. A band called Stygian Fair.
Oh yes,
Now,
if you've played them
did
before, and I also mentioned them. Uh, Pretty good band as well.
yeah, yeah. I couldn't remember because I've got that much music on my computer. I've basically went through that much music. I've listened to that much music. It's hard to keep track. It's literally
Oh
hard to keep
yeah.
track of everything. They've got a new album out called Aradia. It's
Mm-hmm.
Aradia. Now it's on, like I said, Rockshot Records. Like I said,
Oh
another
yes.
brilliant
Oh yes.
label, the Rockshot Records. So looking forward to that. Now this next band, who is also on Rockshot Records, released an
Mm-hmm.
album. It's going to be released out on July 28th. This next band is, I hope I pronounced this right, and apologies if I don't. They're called Taka Layton. That's spelled Takalaiton. Taka Layton. I hope I pronounced that right. And the
I'm sure you
album,
did.
yeah, yeah. I said, if I have difficultly pronounce some of these band names, I do apologise. Literally, the album is called Mindfection. So yeah, looking forward to that because I know Rockshot Records have some amazing talent on their books. Some
Oh
amazing
yes.
talent. So
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Then we got Tantrum Centrum.
Mhm.
They've got an album. They've got an album out, and YouTube, behave yourself. This is a band's album title. It says, "Don't be a fascist." So, like I said, it's a band's title, band's albums. It's an album title. So don't blame me. I don't. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, we don't draw. So yeah, don't be a dick. Then we got a band called The Foreshadowing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, have you heard of them, Bastion?
I have heard of them, and what I can remember of the music, they were pretty good.
Yeah, cool. Looking forward to that one. Then we've got the Mighty Bard with their album Beyond the Gate. So yeah, then now I do remember playing this band before called The River, and from what I
Yes.
remember, they are pretty good. So I've got some new
Oh, yes.
music from them. So yeah. Uh, then we got another band called Tomb of Giants. So
Mhm.
yeah. Then now we've got another band called Tortured,
Oh,
and
yes.
their album Genetically Engineered Monstrosity. So
Wow, what a
have
title.
you, yeah, have you heard of Tortured before the Bastion?
Yes, I've heard of them, and I do like their music, so it's something to look forward to. But what a title for an album, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, oh good, yeah, yeah. Now this next band is called Triskelion. Triskelion. I know I played this big band before, and
Mhm.
got some new music, and the album is called Downfall. It's on
Right.
Moribund. It's on Moribund Records. Now, Moribund
Mhm.
Records is another good label if you would like sort of like the more darker
Mhm.
more darker stuff. So
Yes.
yeah, Triskelion is a pretty cool band. Is or a pretty cool band. So yeah.
I,
Uh, then we got Vacant Voices.
mhm.
Let me see. Then we got Void Haven. Now, Void
Mhm.
Haven is another good band. Now, I have played
Yes.
them before a couple
Mhm.
of weeks ago, and they were pretty cool. And I've got their album Lithic.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah. Then we've got a band called yes, this is a band's name, Void Milka. So then we've got. Have you heard of that band before? That Bastion, Void Milka.
I haven't. No, I haven't. I'll be quite honest, I haven't.
Yeah. It's like you said. Like I said, sometimes I haven't heard of bands before, but Bastion
Mhm.
has. and Bastion
Mhm.
haven't heard of bands that I have heard of. So we
Mhm.
sort of like bounce. It's just, oh, have you heard of this band, or have you heard of this band? And we sort of like sometimes we haven't heard of the bands before, neither of us.
No, we haven't. Mhm.
Yeah. Then we got last few bands. All these bands are coming up, either coming up this Thursday or coming up on future shows. So of Project Metal across the pond there. And this next band is, let me see, Vorath. That's spelled Voraaath. So
No, don't know anything about that band.
yeah, so it's off. It's a single called Siren Head, and it is on Exeter's Stratagem Records. I've started to get some stuff through from Exeter Stratagem Records, and
Oh, that's good.
from what I've heard of them, from what the label's got, uh, they all got some really cool bands on there on the label. So yeah, some really cool
Oh,
bands on
awesome.
there. Then we got a band called Widow's Peak. So
Yes, I've heard of them.
I've heard one or two tracks by these guys, and from what I've heard of
Mhm.
them, are pretty good, pretty cool. They're pretty good
Yes, they
stuff.
are.
Some pretty good stuff. So, do you know anything more about them, Bastion? About Widow's Peak?
I did. I did like the music, and for me, a band impressed me. So, looking forward to anything new from them as well.
Yeah, um, I got here. Uh, let me just check their Bastion. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let's go check. Just going into the file. We have an album called Claustrophobic.
Wow,
Claustrophobic, I
awesome!
should say. Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking forward to
how
hearing
many
that.
tracks? Yeah, and it's 11 track album, Claustrophobe.
Wow,
So
oh, awesome!
yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Then the last band for now, anyway, before we sort of like start wrapping things up, is called Wooden Veins. So yeah, we've got an album called Imploding Waves. Have you heard of the band
Hilarious.
Wooden Veins?
Yes, I've heard of the band and also the album, and I must actually check up and see if I've got it because what I can remember of the band, they were pretty good, and they really impressed me. So I must
Yeah.
actually check if
Oh,
I've got
cool.
it as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, like I said there, guys, these bands that I mentioned will be either coming up on this on that week's radio show, Project Metal Across the Pond, over on digitalrevolutionradio.com, where you hear it loud and clear, or it will be coming up on later shows. So,
Mhm.
if you want to hear um, if you want to hear the song, the bands, head on over to digitalrevolutionradio.com and tune in every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time.
Mhm.
And I'm on for 6 hours. So if you want to check the station out
Mhm.
on the check the Digital Revolution Radio out, and they always the station has not only me on the on the station. We've got like other brilliant really DJs on there as well. And yeah, I'll put the link into the chat there so you can check it out. So yeah, the station plays like a wide range of rock and metal on the station, and yeah,
Oh,
and
yes.
there's always DJs on this on the station. So yeah, so if you wanted to get listen to like Project Metal across the pond, head on over every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the US, 7 p.m. no, it's 7 p.m.
Yeah.
South African time, and I
African
believe
time,
it
yes.
is 4 a.m. Australia. I believe it is. I can't think it was east coast or west coast of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said. My every time try to work out the Australian time, it's my brain hurts. So yeah, so yeah, yeah, my brain hurts every time I try and work out the yeah, every time I try and work out the Australian time. So yeah, like I said, yeah, every Thursday, unless I take a couple of weeks off, which I fairly rarely
Mhm.
do. A couple of weeks, a couple of shows off. I'll always go over to Digital Revolution Radio at 6 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. UK time for Project Metal across the pond. So yeah, yeah. There's the link there for digitalrevolutionradio.com. So now, if you got a band that you want us to check out, either put
Yes.
it in the chat there or put it in the comments if you're on the replay crew and say,
Mhm.
"Oi, Basjan, can you check this band out?" But no
Mhm.
links, no links.
Yeah.
And in the chat, 'cause I will remove them. I will
Me too.
actively remove any links in the chat. Just say, "Oi, yeah, oh, gotcha." I've got to be really careful about links. So all you got to say is,
Mm.
"Oi, Bastion, check this band out. Put the name of the band, and yeah, and we'll check out the band
Yes.
ourselves." Or if you want to get Bastion to check out a band, you can get in contact with him over on Twitter at Bastion underscore R.
Oh, yes.
So you can actually talk to Bastion there. So
Oh, yes.
if you got
I'm on
any
it.
bands or anything like that, you want, yeah,
I'm on every day on Twitter and Facebook. So on Twitter, you can send me the stuff and you'll get a reply from me.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and if you want a song played by a specific band on air whilst I'm out actually doing the radio show, just contact me on air here,
Mm-hmm.
or you can actually get in contact with me over on Digital Version Radio whilst I'm doing the show, or over on Twitter at Twitter twitter.com/@ at Silgrug at CILGRUG. So you can get in contact with me there. So yeah, um, yeah. So Bastion, it's been going for over hour and 15 minutes here. So any final bands you wanted to mention before we sort of like sign off for the night?
Basically, just go out and support your local gigs and grassroots level musicians and have fun and have a chat to these bands and artists. But please don't drink and drive. We say it every week. We want to see you back next week. Stay safe
Oh
and
yes,
have fun.
oh yes, oh yes. Yeah, like Bashan said, we say this every single week. Don't be a dick. Don't drink and drive.
Oh, yes.
Oh, don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. We seem to have lost Bastion. Oh,
Am I lost? Um, Hello?
he's back. Oh, he's
I,
back. I thought
I wonder what
I
happened.
thought I lost you there, Bastion.
I wonder what happened. Uh,
Ah, pass on that
I
one.
don't know.
Uh,
Some technical issues. Yeah, no, definitely don't drink and drive
uh,
and behave, guys, and catch us on Thursday for sure for Project Metal Across the Pond on Digital
oh,
Revolution Radio.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I would like to see new faces in the chat. Come and say
Yes,
hello on the Digital Revolution Radio. Um, yeah. Yeah. Because sometimes, not like myself, obviously, and Bastion will be in the chat. Plus, it's
yes,
also, you never know. You might, you never know. You might have a chance to actually talk to some of the bands that we play in. You might have a chance
yes,
to talk to Paul Wright, who's the host of, who's the guitarist for Alchemy Fire, might pop in, and
yes,
many other and some other bands. And you might actually
yes.
talk to the station owner, the gorgeous Lady Sandra.
For
So
sure.
yeah, yeah. And I like to echo what Bastion said. Don't be a dick. Don't drink and drive. It's not the
Definitely
smartest
not.
idea in the world.
No,
It's
it's
not the
not.
smartest idea. They're drinking and driving. So don't. Because like Bastion's, looks like we've lost Bastion again. So
Am I
yeah,
here?
um,
I thought
yeah,
I'm here.
we want to see you here next week. So and on Thursdays and yeah. So yeah, looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. So yeah, um, yeah, we're going to call it there, and we're going to be calling it there. So until next time, um, catch
Cheers,
you
everybody.
on the next one. So right, so I'll catch you later, everyone.
Hell.